DNA, you're a star.
I like it nasty. Do you like it nasty? I like it, I like it, I like it. You like it, you like it, you like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. I like it nasty. Boy. I like it hot, I like it sweet, I like it nasty. Got me sucking on his finger like a trap queen. Got me posted in this Billy in the backseat. I'm a freak type chick, I like it nasty. Stop playing with me, yeah, you need to come through. Got me feeling on this dick like a fit too. Oh shit, let me stop, it got me bent too. Oh shit, I've been drinking, is this real too? See, these drinks got me always delusional. I be loving on myself cause I'm beautiful. Ain't nothing to a beast that's new to you. For my classy chicks, and you nasty too. You're a dumb chick, get your bag boo. You stay flexing on these niggas cause you had to. You're so beautiful, stay true to you. For my nasty chicks who be working all day but stay classy with it. Ain't worried about a bag cause you know you're legit. Always make that ass clap cause you nasty with it. Ooh.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another lit ass video. Still saging away, but it's still morning. It's like 9-something in the morning, y'all, or whatever. So we got another story time. I don't normally I'm sitting down. I'm gonna sit down eventually, but you know, I'm just a saging away. So this story time is going to be about how I went missing and didn't know I was considered missing. I had to been every bit of like 9 to 8 or whatever, or 7, between 7 and 9. Okay, I was between them ages, and y'all, that day was crazy. I got the ass whooping in my life. Like, y'all know I'm about to sit down because I gotta be face to face with y'all, right? So, if you don't know, now you know. I was one of them kids. I always been about freedom. So even as a kid, like my parents, my grandparents ain't really like, I wasn't locked up and all that. Like I lived in a neighborhood that was really nice. And everybody knew everybody. And my grandparents knew everybody. Like everybody knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been in the neighborhood for a very, very long time. Okay, so I would get up, go outside, I had all my friends in the neighborhood. You know, everybody went to the same school and everything. So, but see, I always got up early. Okay, so on the weekends, my grandma worked, and my great grandma and my grandpa lived like literally like down the street and around the corner or whatever. So yo, I had it sweet. Okay, I would leave, get up, go to my grandma's house. Rest in peace, grandma. I love you, girl. Go to my grandma's house. She'll make sure I had my breakfast and stuff, which was really mean now I think about it, because I'll be up early as hell. That's why I love my grandma, because when you're a kid, you don't think about that stuff. Like, damn, I work all week and still got to get up early on Saturday. But as a kid, I'm not thinking about that. All I know is time to eat. Like, and I love my grandma cooking, so she'll make some eggs, some bacon, whatever she cooked that morning, it went down, okay? It went down. So, this was a Saturday, of course. I wound up getting up, got dressed at 6, 7, because whenever my grandma would get up, like, we had a routine. Because she worked at the post office, so we'll get up, brush our teeth. She'll make sure I wash my face, you know, and stuff like that. I always took my baths and stuff. You know, all right, that's too much, but, yeah. And then I would either go back to sleep, supposed to go back to sleep. I didn't know I was supposed to do that, right? So, one morning, we did our normal routine, and I left. I went to my friend's house. Now, y'all know the signs be there, y'all. The signs be there, okay? But I wound up leaving. I went to my friend's house, and my friend mom came to the window like, girl, she's asleep. It's 7-something in the morning, y'all. This girl is asleep. And she was like, what is you doing out here? Where is your, you know, where your parents at? You know, that was a sign that I should go back home. No, I was like, no, oh no, it's okay. Yeah, my mom know I'm outside or whatever. She's like, okay, well, come back like 11. And I said, okay. So then I wound up going to, hold on, guys, I gotta put this out. I wound up going to my friend Michael's house. His name was Michael Boyd or whatever. And of course he was up. or whatever. And his parents was cool with my grandparents or whatever. Like I told y'all, my grandparents knew everybody. So I wound up going to his house or whatever, and we was playing with stuff in the basement. I don't even remember what the fuck we was playing with. I even think we was playing with like a porta potty, yo. Well, not a porta potty. Porta potty is too big, but one of them chairs that got the joint at the bottom, you I live. Y'all know what I mean. I forgot, and I know the name of it. That's crazy, but I forgot. Anyway, so we was playing with that or whatever. So we wound up going to the park. It was this park called the Cunningham Park or whatever. We went to this park, and it's the summertime, so it was like early, summer. But the waters, they had this fountain with the well. There was a well or frog or something else, and there would be water that would be shooting up out of it. So we was just in there playing around early in the morning, 2 kids, whatever, just playing. Even though there's no water, we was playing in it. When you looked over to the right, it was this guy or whatever. And this guy, y'all, all the signs was there. I'm telling y'all, this is how I know I'm always protected, okay? So it was this guy, right? Now, mind you, we're 2 kids. It was this guy that was over there, like it was this court far off in the back. He was over there, and he asked us to come here. So we was like, what? So Michael ran off. I always been the one, like, intuitively, like, something ain't right. You feel me? So Michael went to go talk to him. Michael came back and was like, yeah, he want us to do some type of weird, freaky shit, and he'll pay us some shit like that. And I'm like, what? No, nigga, we need to go. Like, clearly something ain't right. Like, so I guess it clicked in his head, like, oh yeah, something ain't right. Like, the fuck, that's some weird shit. Like, we're kids. Like, so we wound up running out the park like, oh no, that ain't right, we out. So, all right, cool. Now, we went back to his house, playing some more, wound up leaving there, went to 8th Street Park, played around the 8th Street Park, it had the water and stuff, played in the water and shit. I wound up going back to my friend's house, told me come back at 11. Of course, it wasn't 11 by that time, it passed 11, but played with them, had a good time, went to my other friend's house. At the time, I think her name was Amina. Yeah, Amina, went over there, playing with them, her brother Paul and everything. We was outside playing tag. It was cool. It was cool, y'all. But guess what? I was missing. I didn't know I was missing. So it had to been throughout the whole day, probably like, I got back probably like 7-something p.m. Told y'all I've been going since 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Right? So I get home thinking everything cool. Everybody was livid. They lost their mind. Nobody knew where I was at. I didn't know they don't went looking for me. I didn't know I was missing. I didn't know I was considered missing. I know I was a kid. I was having a good time. I had a bomb day, as you can see. Being a kid, roaming, right? Y'all, rest in peace to my ass. I got the ass whooping of my life. And after that day, whenever my grandma left, I had to go upstairs to my aunt's room, and my aunt would put her, thick thighs save lives. She'll put them thighs over me. Don't move. They know I like my freedom. I gotta go. I guess my grandma really got tired of me coming over there at 7 o'clock in the morning, because as a kid, you don't realize, what I'm saying? You going over there every day. It was my routine and stuff. So then, since they know I'll be hungry, I would have some noodles and stuff, so I could make some noodles in the morning before I go to my grandma's house and get the real breakfast or whatever. And my aunt would actually go with me and stuff like that now. So everything turned out, but I got my ass whooped. And I never did that again. I started going out at a reasonable time, and my aunt made sure, because I don't even know if she got in trouble for that. I never asked that. See, when you're a kid, you don't be thinking about stuff like that, because she's supposed to have been watching me, so she could have got in trouble, and I didn't even know. I'm so sorry, aunt. If you got in trouble, I'm so sorry for the demise that I have caused you. But you was a bomb aunt, sister. Love you, girl. But yes, y'all, so that was a story time on how your girl went missing and didn't even know she was considered missing. Freedom can get you in trouble sometimes. Don't be too free, y'all. Don't be too free. You don't want that ass whooping to come, okay? To all the kiddies. Don't be too free. Make sure your moms and dads know where you at all times. Don't be leaving the house that damn early and not telling nobody where you going. You're not grown. You're not grown, okay? So be mindful, guys, okay? So that was a lesson for me in that. You know, you can't just be going out here in these streets. Yes, I have freedom, but I ain't grown. You don't move like that. You let your peoples know where you at, because that could have been a very scary thing, which I do understand now because I'm a lot older. You know what I'm saying? But when you're a kid, you don't think about that. But just think about them things. You got to think about other people. You got to consider other people's feelings. Consider their thoughts. Consider their worries. Okay, maybe that's a little too much. No. We ain't doing all that. But be mindful is what I'm saying. You have to be mindful of others, okay? So I hope y'all got that. Love y'all. Check back in with y'all with another story time. Bye.